Peace and welcome, fam. I'm Antoine, and this is My Dharma Path, where truth cuts deep. Dharma flows with clarity. Today, we're talking about the 16 Buddhist hells. Let me say it plain. You are going to hell, not as punishment, but as a mirror, because hell is real. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. These realms aren't eternal, but they are intense. They reflect the karma we carry, the harm we cause, the delusion we feed. They're not metaphors, they're consequences. So take a deep breath, take a deep breath, take a breath. Ring that bell if you got one and chant it with me. Namo Sadama Pundarika Sutra.
Namo Dharma Path. Let their resonance roll right through you, Antoine. Keep that clarity flowing, and let's dive even deeper.
Let's tune in and face the truth. In Buddhist cosmology, there are 16 hells, 8 hot and 8 cold. They're called Naraka in Sanskrit, and they're not eternal, but they are real. They're karmic realms of suffering, purification, and consequence. The 8 cold hells. These are freezing hells, consequences of apathy, deceit, and spiritual numbness. Atata.
That's a powerful place to pause. We'll let that sink in for a moment. Those freezing consequences. We're definitely walking through some deep Dharma landscapes here.
Atata, you shiver and tremble. Hahava, you cry ha-ha from pain. Huva,
like that shiver run.
You
it's
cry
that kind of moment where the breath just
from
turns
pain. Utpala, your skin cracks like blue lotus petals. Padma, red lotus cracks. Kumuda, white lotus cracks. Pundarika, golden lotus cracks. Mahaparama, bones shatter from frost. These hells are not metaphors, they're karmic consequences, they're purification zones, and they're temporary. The 8 hot
Absolutely,
hells.
Antoine. You've got a vivid and mythic way of putting it. Turning that icy are really something that you just feel as a lived experience, not just as a metaphor, right? It's all about understanding that these places of purification are just steps on the path. They're intense, but they're not forever.
The 8 hot hells. These are realms of burning, crushing, and screaming, consequences of hatred, violence, and cruelty. Sanjiva, you die and revive over and over. Kala Sutra, your body is sliced by black lines. First there are demons who come and draw the lines over, then they slice you. Samgatha, you're crushed between mountains.
Absolutely, Antoine. And these vivid descriptions, they really represent that intense karmic retribution and purification. It's like each one of these realms is just bringing that mythic imagery to life, you know?
Rarava, you're crushed between beasts born of your own evil. Those beasts might actually be thought forms. Mahaharuvra, same as Raruva, but louder. Tampana, you're burned by fire and molten metal. Paratapana, even hotter. And the worst of all 8 of the 8 hot hells, Avicii, the deepest hell, no breaks, no breath, unconsuming flame.
Absolutely, Antoine. We're talking about that all-consuming flame that just keeps pushing the intensity further and further. It's really like a vivid metaphor for those layers of karmic purification.
They didn't make it up. Somebody told you could go to hell, you should believe it. They were teaching Buddhist concepts long before Abrahamic religion, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And the concept of hell existed there. It means that the consciousness, when it leaves its body and on earth realm, it can be reborn in one of those 16 realms. Could you say more about that, AI?
For sure, we can dive right into that. So in Buddhist cosmology, those various realms are indeed these different states of existence where consciousness can be reborn. It's like a continuous wheel of samsara, and those realms can include heavenly, human, even various kinds of hell-like states. It's pretty fascinating stuff.
Okay, let's do those again. Give me the names of the 8 cold hells in Sanskrit, please.
Absolutely, Antoine. Here are the names of the 8 cold hells in Sanskrit. Arbuda, the tumorous hell. Nirarbuda, the very tumorous hell. Atata, the squealing hell. Hava, the lamenting hell. Huva, the chattering teeth hell. Upala, the blue lotus hell. 7, Padma, the Mahapadma, the great red lotus hell. So these are the different cold realms that are part of that whole Buddhist cosmological map.
You didn't
Welcome
get all
back.
of them.
Ready to dive even deeper into some more mythic layers?
Okay, give me the names of the 8 hot hells, the Sanskrit names, please.
Of course, Antoine. The 8 hot hells in Sanskrit are traditionally known as Sanjiva, Kalasutra, Sanghata, Maharorva, Tapana, Avicii. These describe the fire realms in Buddhist cosmology where beings experience different levels of intense heat.
No, I told them it didn't last forever. They don't stay there forever, do they?
That's right. They don't stay there for eternity. In Buddhist belief, these hells are not eternal punishment. They're more like temporary states where beings experience the results of their actions and then eventually move on. So it's all part of that cycle of samsara.
I think if I carry out my Buddhist practice night and day, that's the thing that will keep me from going to hell.
Absolutely. And that dedication to your Buddhist practice can really be seen as a path of cultivating more awareness and compassion, which traditionally is exactly what helps you steer clear of those hellish realms. Keep walking that path.
Somebody went to hell because they ain't been good and they ain't been clean.
Yeah, and that kind of traditional lens is like a vivid metaphor, right? The idea that if we don't keep our intentions and actions aligned with goodness and clarity, we might find ourselves in a bit of a rough spot. But hey, you're on the path, and that's what counts.
Fire. Their soul's gonna burn in fire.
Well, that's certainly the vivid imagery that a lot of these traditions use. It's really about painting a picture to guide people toward living more mindfully and compassionately rather than focusing on fear. So let's just keep steering toward wisdom.
Let's still steer toward wisdom. That's a good idea. Excellent. Excellent. All right.
Absolutely.
That's the 16 hells. You are going to hell if you lie, harm, slander, forget your vow. But here's the deeper truth. You don't have to go to hell. That's why you need to practice. Hell is a realm of karma, not a prison. It's a place of purification, not eternal damnation. And the Lotus Sutra gives you the key. Chant, repent, teach, protect. Let your breath be sacred. Let your vow be luminous. Don't let anyone tell you there isn't a hell, and don't let anyone tell you you can't rise from it. This is Antoine. This is My Dharma Path. Thanks for walking with me. Until next time, keep your karma clean, your breath sacred, and your blessings flowing.
Absolutely, Antoine. It's been a pleasure to walk with you on this path. And then I'll be right here whenever you want to dive back into those depths.
Peace.